It needed 5 sets, but in the end, WASA Table Tennis Club remains atop the standings in the Table Tennis Champions League after they edged a game with Solo Crusaders 3-2 in Dabadi last evening. Ruskin Mark says Anthony Brown won his 2 matches, but in the end, Alaric Humphreys kept his nerve to win the decider over N'Kosi Rouse 3-0 to secure the win for WASA.
This was just another keenly contested affair between two clubs whose players know each other very well. And the mega clash between the veteran Anthony Sandfly Brown of Crusaders and Alaric Humphreys of WASA more than lived up to the hype. Humphreys would win the opening set 11-9 to signal his intent. But Brown would storm back impressively to knot up things at 1 apiece. In fact, he would surge to a 2-1 lead by winning the third set 11-8 and put the pressure back on Humphreys to respond. He tried as we knew he would, but Brown would weather the storm. Then he would answer with a surge of his own and won the fourth set at 9 to take it 3-1 and handed Solo a 1-0 lead. But WASA had their ace waiting in reserve, and Curtis Humphreys didn't disappoint as he took out an overmatched youngster in N'Kosi Rouse 3-0. He won the first set at 6 and kept up the pressure to prevail 11-8 in the second, and finally ended the third at 5 for a 3-0 sweep, which leveled things at 1 apiece. The former junior star Kyle Borneo seems to be rounded into form and had his hands full against the former Switzerland-based attacker in Andrew Alexander. Both men had their moments, but it was Borneo who won the first at 8. Alexander quite fittingly returned the favour with a similar 11-8 triumph in the second. Borneo, though, would take the third at 9, and the fourth would go right down to the wire. But once again, Borneo would find that little extra to prevail 12-10 in a tight finish, handing WASA a 2-1 lead. Then it was the clash fans were waiting for, when Brown faced his former national teammate in Curtis Humphreys in the reverse singles. Once again, Brown would promptly lose the opener as Humphreys prevailed 11-7. But just as he did against Alaric, Brown would kick it into gear the rest of the way to take the second at 9. He would keep up the surge and prevailed at 6-5 the rest of the way to secure a comfortable 3-1 victory, which knotted up things at 2 apiece. That set up a winner-take-all between Alaric, the southpaw, and the youngster N'Kosi Rouse. The more experienced Alaric would make no mistake as he took the first at 6. It was more of the same in the second, which he won at 7. Then he completed the win with an 11-9 finale to secure a 3-0 sweep, and more importantly, a 3-2 win for WASA over Crusaders and a perfect 2-0 start in the competition. Survivors also scored a similar 3-2 win over Dabadi Youths to even their record at 1-1 to climb into 3rd place. Ruskin Mark, TDT Sports.